Okay, I'm sad. I just recorded an entire video talking about some of the things coming out this year, whether it's movies or TV shows or games that I'm most excited for, and I didn't even record. I recorded my face cam because it's a phone, you just need to press a button and it records, which is fine. I do that all the time. I actually hit record on OBS, sorry, and then for some reason, after a minute and 49 seconds, I ended the recording. Like, purposely. I pressed stop recording. I don't know if my brain just didn't comprehend that I already started recording, or if I just ended it off of muscle memory from pressing the button. But I just made an entire video and didn't even record it. Now, luckily, the video I did record doesn't actually require showing anything on screen. It just requires my face cam, and then I'll throw in some pictures or clips during the editing. But it's the microphone. I use OBS to record videos like this because it picks up the microphone. Because if I don't include this microphone, then this is what the audio sounds like. So, that's unfortunate. So I'm going to add this in before the video starts, just apologizing for how bad the audio sounds, because I started recording on OBS and then stopped recording. So I'm sorry for the audio issue. If that makes you click off this video, I don't blame you. I would too. If this video gets 1 view and it's me, I would understand. But I just recorded an entire video, and I'm not just going to delete it and let it go to waste because the microphone quality is awful. So, here you go. Enjoy the video as much as you can, even though it sounds like I'm sitting at the end of a tunnel, and I'll see you in the next one. God damn it. Hello. Today I just wanted to quickly talk about some of the things coming out in 2025 that I am most excited for, whether that's movies or games or TV shows. I just wanted to run through just a few of the things that I'm most excited for. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, which should be coming out on the 5th of December. I've already made an entire video reviewing the trailer and talking about the teaser trailer to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I loved the first movie so much. I thought it really lived up to the expectations I had of it, and I think the hype was especially good. However, I did notice a lot of people that weren't such fans of Five Nights at Freddy's didn't really like the movie or didn't see a point in it, which is understandable. If a movie came out about Dark Souls, for example, I'd probably watch it, but I don't know if I would enjoy it as much as a Dark Souls fan. Now I'm going to bring up another thing I've already spoke about. I actually spoke about it not long ago. The Nobody 2 movie is coming out on the 15th of August, or should be coming out on the 15th of August. Once again, Nobody is my favourite movie of all time, the first one obviously, so I can't express how excited and how happy I am that there is a second movie coming out. The full trailer has been released, there was no teaser trailers or nothing like that, it was just a full trailer, and it looks incredible. It looks like it's going to be kind of the same as the first one, just different storyline, different characters, which is of course fine. That's kind of how every sequel to a movie works. But as long as they've got good characters, still good fight scenes, good acting, then I don't see why there would be a problem with this movie. By the looks of the trailer, it is going to live up to the standards I have for it. I do have pretty high standards because of course I loved the first movie enough for it to be my favourite movie. So I'm very excited for the Nobody 2 trailer, and I already mentioned this, but I'll be doing a review on it when I see it. Now we're going to move on to a game. In the summer of this year, I'm not too sure what month, we are getting the Dead by Daylight x Five Nights at Freddy's collab. I've already made a video on this, but I just want to talk about it a little bit more because I am still super excited for this collab to come out. I'm a huge fan of Dead by Daylight. I think I've got like 800 hours on the game, near 900 hours on the game. I mostly play killer, so by them adding Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's to the game as a killer, along with the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria map, I'm super excited. And what makes it even better is that they're adding a Matthew Lillard skin from the movie, where he's in the yellow bunny costume, where he's took the mask off and he's like, "I always come back." So I'll definitely be buying the killer and the skin, because both of them are just incredibly sick. And I'm hoping this comes out within the next 2 months. I believe it should be coming out around June or July, I would guess. They've already announced it, and it's coming out in summer. And it's summer, pretty much, so hopefully. Now we're going to move on to a TV show that isn't my favourite, but it's definitely in the conversation. I'd say it's probably in my top 5. We have Fallout Season 2. Fallout Season 2 should be coming out December this year, and I'm super excited for it. I watched the first season with my dad, and I loved the first season. You know, I thought it was really entertaining. It is similar to the games, if anyone hasn't seen it. It's not based on a specific game. It's in its own kind of universe, if that makes sense. But it is really good. I think not only is the acting in Fallout really good, or the character design in Fallout really good, but I think the scenery is probably the best part of the whole entire thing. Whether they're in a desert or in a little kind of degraded town or, you know, anything like that, it just looks sick. And what I'm also excited for is the fact that Season 2 should be being set in Las Vegas, like the Fallout game, Fallout Las Vegas. And I also saw a video on YouTube the other day that was titled Fallout Season 2 Teaser. Initially I read it as trailer, and when I watched it, it was kind of just clips of Walton Goggins' character promoting different stuff from the Fallout universe, like Nuka-Cola, or there was some sort of sunscreen. And I initially thought, okay, this is just a fan-made thing, you know, trying to be a bit goofy, just taking clips from the first season and calling it clips from the second season. So I showed it to my dad, and strangely, none of us really recognized the clips they were showing. So then I was like, alright, it must just be some sort of advert that they've used Walton Goggins for, just to advertise something else. And then they played a little scene at the end, which looked weirdly similar to the last clip of Season 1, where it's Lucy and Walton Goggins' character, the Ghoul, and they kind of notice a Las Vegas sign on the ground, and then they start walking towards what you can see in the distance as Fallout Las Vegas. And then I found out that it was a teaser. I guess it was confirmed because it's got the release date and all that at the end of it, and when you look up when is Fallout Season 2 release date, it says December. So I suppose it was real. I suppose it was teased clips from Season 2. So that's pretty cool. Now we can move on to a show I also really enjoy, which is coming out sooner than anything else we've spoke about. Squid Game Season 3. Squid Game Season 3 is actually releasing next month on the 27th of June. And again, something I'm excited for. I believe I binge watched Season 1 and Season 2. Obviously not at the same time. I watched Season 1 when it came out, all in one day. It took me from like morning to night, but it was great. And then when Season 2 came out, there's not as many episodes of Season 2, so I think I just sat for however long it was, 6 hours or something like that, 7 hours, just going through them all. And I did enjoy Season 2, not as much as I enjoyed Season 1. Season 1 was kind of like the iconic Squid Game, and then Season 2 was kind of just it almost felt like a copied version. But nonetheless, Squid Game Season 2 was still a very solid season. I don't know about ending it on a cliffhanger just so they can bring out another season. They could have just made Season 2 either the final season or another season and then made a Season 3. But nonetheless, I'm excited for Squid Game Season 3 next month anyway, and I hate being left on cliffhangers for stuff. So, wow. Now the last thing I want to talk about is actually something that's already been released, but I just want to talk about it anyway because A, I'm halfway through watching it and I'm really enjoying it, and B, for those who don't know it's been released, which is maybe like 3 people in the world, we have Righteous Gemstones Season 4. Me and my dad, like I said, are currently halfway through Righteous Gemstones Season 4. I think we're on episode 5 now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a comedy show, right? There's some drama in there, but it's mostly a comedy show.
Get over here.
Why come?
Don't ask why I come. Just get over here right now, Kelvin Gemstone.
Yeah, I just think it's a really funny show. Once again, it's me and my dad that are watching it. It's just funny. It's just a funny show. I do believe this is the last season. I think Danny McBride, who plays one of the main characters, Jesse Gemstone, he's kind of the creator of the show, and he has confirmed that this is the last season, which is sad and unfortunate, I know, but I'm hoping it just ends out in a really nice and comfortable way. So there you go, that's just some of the things that I'm really excited for this year. There's some things I didn't include in, like Stranger Things Season 5, for example, because it's just, you know, it's like Squid Game. I was debating on adding Squid Game in because it's just another season to a series, right? Like everyone, I suppose, is looking forward to it. But this is just some of the things that I'm most excited for, so there you go. Bye-bye.